right. Well, we talking to BMF's little big sister. As I was just telling this wonderful human being that I've had the opportunity of watching this incredible creative grow up on BMF and in real life. She's made being a full-time student and a main character on a successful TV show look effortless. Welcome, our little big sister, Laila Pruitt, to the check-in. How you feeling this morning, Queen?
I feel great. A little big sister. I like that. That's cute.
Hey, that's how I look at you. Like I said, I've had a chance to kind of see you come up in all ways. Now, last season, we saw Nicole start to really find her voice, and that same energy is carried over to this season because now that mouth has been mouthing. Tell us what has been, what has been going on with Nicole and what's got her breaking all the black kid household traditions. What's going on?
I know she's got a lot on her mind this season. This season she has graduated from high school at the very beginning in episode one. She's graduated from high school and she's the first in her family to do so, the first in her family to get a full ride scholarship to Morris Brown. She's heading to college. Everything is looking up, and then just because of a couple of decisions that she makes, she ends up becoming pregnant, and she is pregnant now in the series. And the episode that just came out, she her water breaks, so she's about to go into labor. So it's definitely a very rocky road for her this year, for sure.
Yes, indeed. Now, how did you emotionally prepare for something that you haven't experienced yet, especially as you said in this last episode where she goes into labor and just automatically clings to mom?
I I knew as soon as I was started reading the scripts and I started to realize where it was going and where her storyline was going, I knew that I was going to have to lean a lot on the real Nicole Flannery. So I was just calling her a lot. I FaceTimed her almost like every week for a while, I think, and we just talked about everything. I asked her questions, and she was very, very candid with me and very giving and generous with how much she told me. And I was really grateful for that because I feel like it helped me to be able to inform, something that I've never experienced before. Um, so yeah, I think it was definitely all thanks to her for sure.
And I'm telling you, just to go back a little bit, you started the show, I think, when you were like 15 or so, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around that. 'Cause again, I've had a chance to kind of see you grow up. How has it been kind of growing up, not only with the character, but with those cast members?
It's been amazing. It's been awesome. I mean, me and Sydney Mitchell, who plays LaWanda, like we've become really great friends and sisters on the show and off the show. Danielle Hansley, who plays Breeze, that's my dog, that's my twin. So just like great relationships have come from this, but but also, in addition to that, not only have great relationships come from this show, but also I've learned so much, not just about acting and the craft and all of that, but also about the industry itself and how it works. So I've just this show has really been a great opportunity for me.
Yeah. Now, what's the one decision that Nicole makes this season that Layla would have probably handled a little different in real life?
I think there might be a lot. I think there might be a lot.
A whole bunch of them.
This is sort of a season that Nicole becomes pretty different than Layla. But I don't think I would ever yell at my mom like that, like how she did. But I also, not trying to throw Nicole under the bus because, sometimes, I feel like the decisions and the things that have happened with Nicole and with the family, like there was a blow up coming. It was only a matter of time before something like that happened. So definitely valid, but I don't know if Layla would have yelled like that, would have done that.
Yeah, like I said earlier, breaking all the black kid and household rules. I'm like,
I
yeah,
know.
ooh, no, you cannot just talk to your mother like that. And
And
then
she was ready too. She was ready to come back at me and get me. She was ready.
you made a mistake and turned around and just walked away. Like I said, and then walked away. I was like, whoa, you feel really good about yourself right now, don't you?
Well, Pops told me to run away, so that's what I did. He said, "Go to your room." I said, "Okay."
I got you. I got you. Now, after all the drama that Meech and Terry have put the family through, why
Mm.
does it seem as though Nicole still holds Meech in such high regard despite the chaos, specifically even naming the baby after him?
Yeah. I think That is something that I questioned as well. That I questioned as well when I read the script. But doing sort of, talking with Nicole and then doing some of my own work, craft wise before I got on set, I sort of realized that even though there's a lot of things that the brothers have done that kind of pitfall the family, and different things happen. And even this season, Nicole was arrested because she was in a stolen car because of Meech. But I think at the end of the day, and something that I've spoken with the real Nicole about a lot is that her brothers were like her second set of parents. They raised her as well as her parents did because her parents were at work all the time, and her brothers had a little bit more time to be around her. So she honestly, like for a while, she knew them a little better than she knew her real parents. So she's always been very close to them, and yes, they fight, and yes, it became very important for Nicole this season to show them and tell them verbally that you guys are getting on my nerves and I am mad at you. But despite all of those things, blood is thicker than water in this family, and that's a theme that we see throughout all of the seasons, I think. So it was just Nicole's turn to show that in her own way, I think.
I got you. What was one of the hardest scenes to play, and what do you feel is the biggest misconception about Nicole?
What the hardest scene I think for me to play this season was one that is not out yet, but it's coming next episode, and it's actually Nicole being in labor, and not just because of the physical aspects of it. I've never been through something like that, but also, the emotional things that come with it. And there's some plot lines that I can't share yet, but that happen while that's happening, that made it was a lot to juggle on the day. So but I'm proud of how I played it, and I think it's gonna come out good. I think fans are gonna enjoy it.
Juicy, juicy. Yeah, when she went into labor, I was just like, I was just looking at the writers like, y'all are gonna cut the episode right here, aren't you? It's like, oh, I gotta wait till next week to see what's going to happen. So I'm locked in this Friday. I cannot wait to see what you bring to the table in terms of that. Gear switch a little bit there. I know that you go to Howard University, and I wanted to know why you decided to attend an HBCU, and of course, why you chose Howard specifically, and of course, what's next for you as school gets ready to wrap up.
Absolutely. I was always going to go to a HBCU. It became a dream of mine from a very, very young age because I come from a family of HBCU alum. My mom, all my aunties, my godmothers, my uncle, they went to FAMU, Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, in Florida. And so really I was gonna go there until my senior year. Me and all my cousins, we were all gonna be FAMU kids until my senior year, and I toured Howard, and the theater department just swept me off my feet. And I, started looking at the alum that went there, and I was like, we might have to do this. So unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but unfortunately for my FAMU family, but it swept me off my feet, and I love being a Howard Bison. I love it so much. In terms of what's coming up next, I'm about to be a senior at Howard.
Hey.
I'm going back this week actually. So I'm so excited. And this year we have our showcase. The seniors have our showcase, so I'll be writing a few of our scenes for that and performing in the scenes as well. Producing that show, and I'm also going to be in a few other projects at Howard. But other than that, just sort of planning to launch my life after this year, I guess.
Hey, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Felicia Rashad, I think, doing some work out there in terms of some professor work and some teaching and such? And if so, have you had a chance to get with her in any way, shape, or form? Because that sounds exciting.
Yes, so she had a 3-year stint as dean of the College of Fine Arts, which is my college. So she was dean for my freshman and my sophomore year, and she left just last year. But while she was dean, she would come into classes and watch us act, and we could go into her office. I went into her office with some of my friends a few times, and she gave us great advice. There were anecdotes that she shared, and I mean, she was a wealth of knowledge. It was great to have her. I miss her.
So lucky. I would just love to sit in a room, just to be a fly on the wall, just to hear all that.
It was really great. It was
Oh
really
my goodness.
great.
Jealous, very jealous, very jealous. Now, kind of off the wall question, and you may not have an answer for this, but I'm just curious to get your perspective on it, even just outside looking in or inside looking out. What is the deal with Lamar? Like this guy's like the Michael Myers of the series. He just refuses to go. What is going on?
I know Lamar is tricky. Lamar is tricky because, of course, this show is based off of real circumstances, and Lamar was a real person in real life. I don't think Lamar was his name, but he's based off of a real person, and that person is still alive. So really, he is like the Michael Myers of this universe. Like he is someone that can't be killed. So unfortunately, for Meech and Terry and the rest of the family, he's kind of gonna be around because he's still alive.
Well, that is absolutely crazy. I wanted to get your perspective on it. Well, listen, I won't hold you up too much longer. I just definitely super appreciate you hanging out with us on the check-in on Hip Hop
Yes.
United.
Yes.
Definitely tell everyone where they can find you in terms of your platforms. And of course, if you've got some projects coming up, we'd love to hear about those as well.
Thank you so much for having me. It's always amazing talking to you. You guys can find me on Instagram at Laila D Pruitt, and then TikTok at Laila Dakota 2. And upcoming, I'm just focusing on school and getting my life started.
Okay, your life is more than started, Queen. You are doing really big things again. It has been an
Thank you.
absolute pleasure watching you grow up on screen and off screen, and I can't wait to see the videos and pics that you're going to put once you kind of finish up there and everything like that. I'm excited for you. I feel like my
Thank you
little
so
big
much.
sister is going on to bigger and greater things. So much success to you in terms of that. When everything finishes up, I'm going to definitely tap back in with you again. And when you have a new project, I'm definitely going to be tapping in with you again as well.
Let's do it. I can't wait. I
You
can't
definitely,
wait.
you stay safe out there in them streets until we meet again. You take care. You've been checked in with Hip Hop United. Take care.